sit this one out, okay?
We don't like newcomers being pushy, Edwards.
So?
So we've come to teach you a little lesson.
Too gutless to talk without your heavies, Bryant.
Well, if talking doesn't work, maybe muscle will.
I see a lot of fat, not much muscle.
Oh, shut up, bucket mouth. Come on, let's get her.
Talk about it first, for heaven's sake.
Ride her off.
Stay out of it, Kate. It'll only be a minute with this
Come
lot
on,
anyway.
Drood, let's get her. Come on,
Stop it! Stop it! You'll get her!
What's going on? Now stop that fighting. Do you hear me? Stop it. Now get up, you two. That's an order.
Doreen, I'm surprised at you. All right, who started it and what's it all about? Well, I think you were all involved. But I'll only report the two I saw. Now, that's you, Bryant, and you, Edwards. Bryant, you get to your cell and stay there. And you too, Burns.
Another couple of minutes, we would have fixed her. How'd you like that, eh?
Get a move on. Edwards, Peterson, up against that wall.
See? They're not so tough.
Now, you others, clear up that mess. And I don't want anyone leaving until I get back.
You did all right for yourself. Next time, stay out of the way. You might get hurt.
You two get to your cell and wait for me there. Now, I want everything back the way it was, understand?
They'll have trouble getting that telly back the way it was.
Miss Conway. That little scrap was quite normal, you know. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, well, someone might have been hurt.
But they weren't.
Well, it was lucky I came along when I did. Now, what started it?
It all goes back to Linda hanging herself, I guess.
But why?
Look, they're just fighting to let off steam. Linda's death scared the hell out of all of us.
Yeah, well, I can't ignore a fight like that.
Why not? If you report them, they'll just get to solitary, and when they come out, they'll be wound up twice as much as they are now. And they'll be after you as well as each other. When you've been here a bit longer, you'll learn to judge what's serious and what isn't.
Well,
Being shoved behind bars can really shake your nerves up a bit. But you'd remember that, wouldn't you?
yeah,
Were you scared?
of course I was.
Well, you were only here a couple of weeks. Imagine what it would be like if you'd been in here for years. One day you walk into your cell and there's your roommate hanging by her neck. You see what I mean? Listen, let's go into the library and talk about it privately.
So stupid, like kids. Kicking and bashing just to see who's toughest.
There's no debating society in here, kiddo. Straight A's don't matter a damn when you get your head punched in.
I'll defend myself if I have to, but you go looking for fights.
Hey, hang on. I was just sitting down minding my own business, remember?
All right, but why fight? We talked about our problems, we've achieved far more.
That's all very well for your local mothers' club. This is a prison.
So?
Prisons are for bad girls, and bad girls don't talk, they kick.
How can you be so sure talking won't work? You tried?
Wouldn't waste my time.
God. I just saw Conway and she nearly took my head off. You and her got something going, have you?
What's it to you?
Joint's going crazy. You and me used to be the best of mates and now I haven't even got a clue what you're thinking. Will you let that fight go on without lifting a finger? We don't even know who you're barracking for. You want some chocolate? It's nuts and raisins.
Doreen, you've got eyes. I'm busy.
Well, you've got time for Conway, haven't you? Why haven't you got time for your mates?
Get lost.
Well, what's she got that we haven't?
Doreen, will you mind your own business?
Right, I will.
Doreen!
Look, Sandy Edwards has only been here a couple of minutes, and already she's trying to take over. I reckon between us, we've spent 20 years in this same block. Are we going to sit by and let that happen?
No way. She might start taking our buy-ups like Margot did.
That's right, and 3 guesses who'd be running the book then.
She's pretty tough, Bud. How are we going to stop her?
I got it all worked out. And if it goes well, no one will get hurt.
How?
We play the numbers game. We get so many women on our side, she's going to have to back down.
Where from?
We'll be supporters. We'll get them all behind me.
Yeah, but what about your pacemaker, Jude? They haven't forgotten what happened with Margot.
Yeah, but we'll have to make sure that she doesn't find out, right?
Yeah, well, let's leave B out of this, too.
We'll only use her name. Look, once the women see that Sandy's back down, we'll be running the whole show.
Yeah, well, if you really think we can do it.
Of course we can do it, Dor. We know the numbers game. We know how it works. Let's use it on her, right? hell are you doing in here?
I was looking for you.
Pinching stuff, more like it.
I don't do things like that.
Oh, yeah? Well, you could have seen from the door whether we were in here or not.
I wish you'd believe me. I just came to talk to you.
What about?
Well, nothing in particular.
So you're poking around in our room just to chat about the weather, eh?
Well, I just wanted to avoid a fight like yesterday's.
Somebody send you?
No.
Now, you listen to me. You better watch your step, Doc, or you're liable to end up biting off more than you can chew.
I've got no quarrel with you two. In fact, we hardly know each other, so why fight? I mean, I've always been against fighting. It seems so unnecessary to hurt each other.
Really? I thought you were in for murder.
Well, I can explain about that.
What the hell do you reckon you're pushing around?
Get up against the wall. Stand up.
You don't look too good, Kate. Maybe you should see a doctor or something.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
Kate! Who got you, Brian? Anyone with her?
Yes.
In fact, that's Doreen.
I think the other one was called Hazel.
Do you believe me now? Do you understand about those slobs? Don't worry. We'll pay them back. But no more talking, okay? I told you before, they only understand one thing. So, are you with me or not?
Yes. You can count me in.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing